Hey, my dear friends, my name is Sudarshan. Today, I'm going to talk on a new topic which is called gymnastics. Well, this gymnastic is a very common topic to everybody, where everybody would have known about this. Well, this session is very important in our day to day life, presenting this topic to you all because we should know why we are doing this gymnastics because we need living life for long. Everybody has thinking that we want to do gymnastics, but when I see the percentage, only few people are performing gymnastics apart from Olympics. When we consider real life, only few people are doing gymnastics. Well, do you think performing in real is also like training like in Olympics? Of course, yes. Well, the benefit of doing is this: it will train your body like an Olympic or a sports person. Because, as I said, when you want to perform this, it requires motivation, or else it is not possible to do things. Everything needs a motivational. Then only we can start doing things. Make sure that whenever you are going to perform gymnastics in real life, think that I can do it. Always think like that, and do not think I cannot do it, because if you say I cannot do it, then your body will get lazy automatically, and you will not gain your energy back to gymnastic person, and you may find it difficult when you don't have a motivation. Now, we always see that everybody wants to concentrate in gymnastic because it is equal to a life supporting system. In an ancient Greek period, gymnastics has taught that how doing gymnastic without uh, considering Olympics and training yourself like an Olympic person to make you live longer. Now, when you perform this gymnastics, you will feel like that I'm doing these things like an Olympiad, and then it will also feel like that I'm performing in a competition. This is how you're training yourself. And being in competition and being in real life is entirely different. But think that even in real life, train yourself like a sports person so that you have a possibilities to live longer, as well as you can avoid so many injuries you can. This is the thing that every person should understand when they are going to get started with gymnastics. So maybe I'm also trying towards gymnastic and to be a gymnast person in real life, but Olympics is not required. Why I am training myself like an Olympic person is to make my body healthier. This is the thing. Now we will look at the definition. What is gymnastic? It is a kind of sport that includes exercise requiring balancing, strength, flexibility, agility, coordination, and endurance. Which means this is a kind of sport requiring balance. Imagine when there are two bars kept in each other. Imagine from my front view or top view, you can see one box here, and on the other side, on the above, you can see second boxes. When you see from the top view, from the side view, you can see left and right. This is the projection view. And balance. Balancing means the ability to balance yourself with all kinds of equipments and equipping yourself like gymnast. Strength flexibility, which means you have 99% of the strength in your body, which you can avoid unnecessary injuries. Flexibility means like stretching, etc. so on. Agility, coordination and endurance. The movement involved in gymnastics contributes to the development of arms, legs, shoulder, back, chest and abdominal muscles group. Which means that these are all the body parts present in the human body system. Arms, legs, shoulders. Which means performing this regularly helps you to strengthen the muscles as well as the abdominal back to the development of arms. Arms means this is the arms actually say. This is what people call it as arms, where this is also strengthens automatically as you perform gymnastic regularly. Man, make sure that this should be a regular habit while you're performing, and try to see that not to give any kinds of excuses, because if you're going to give kind of excuses, you're going to be a loser in your life. If you have the fire in your body, you're going to be a winner in your life. Always think like that. I'm going to participate in a competition. Think like that and work, because only if you have that kind of thinking, you have a possibility to get in touch with it, or else it is difficult. So what I do is that even though I perform myself like a gymnastic, I don't give excuses. I think that I'm performing in a competition or in some sports. This is how it feels. Like when you go to sport, there will be quarterfinals, semifinals and finals. So these are the three things when it comes to an ending match. There's football, hockey, cricket or tennis. Any kind of sport it is important that you are going to participate in a quarter-final, semi-final against the big competitors. Okay guys, now what are the other things a person should do when he's performing gymnastics? Alertness, precision. Alertness means you should be very, very alert in every circumstances to perform gymnastics, and you should be alert that you should not see what it is happening, which means you should not be disturbed around anything. This is what alertness means. You should be alert that this is going to happen, there is a change in this thing, this should not happen. So these are the alertness messages to a gymnastic while he's training. Precision, daring, self-confidence. Daring means it is the willpower to do it. That is called as daring. Self-confidence. It is nothing but you're gaining your confidence within yourself. That is termed as self-confidence. And self-discipline. And or mental trait that can be also developed through gymnastics. And another point coming here is that one must know that they are performing these kinds of role. They should also see to that they have self-confidence and self-discipline, which means to say that I am disciplined in this sport, I am self-confident that I can do it, I will do it, and have the willpower to do it. That is called self-confidence. Self-discipline means I will not step over my role, I will not cross my limits. This is called as self-discipline, because when without having self-confidence and self-discipline, it is impossible to progress in gymnastics. This is the basic requirement of a gymnast. And as well as mental traits. The mental traits is nothing but the way you think. When you are performing gymnastics, you should think in a way, in what way I can be better than other persons. These are the things one should know. Well, self-confidence, self-discipline, as well as the mental traits can be developed through gymnastics, which means these are forms of exercises used by ancient Greek peoples that included for mounting and dismounting of a horse from a circus performance. Means, imagine when you visited the circus, you must have seen a person jumping from one place to another, as well as is hanging in the rope, as well as throwing that. If there are two persons, means he tried to throw this person to another through rotation, and he flips his entire body to jump into other. This is the role of gymnastics. But if you are not trained to it, surely you have a tendency to feel that headache, because when we perform that, it will automatically get headache. Since as a beginner you will feel that headache, as you practice along it, you'll get used to it and you will not feel that kind of headache. And we also see that how these kinds of ancient Greek exercises helps us in many ways to overcome such kind of injuries. And dismounting horse from a circus performance, which means when there is a horse going in the circus round, you must have seen a clown standing on the horse where he tries to jump to another horse, like that, where everybody thinks, oh my god, how is he doing? He is a trained performance for millions of years. Well, another question is that does doing one day gymnastic exercise strengthens the body? The answer is no for this, because doing one day exercises or performing single day has no possibility of strengthening. At least 5 to 6 months or a year is a requirement to strengthen your body, because it is like a progress. Every day will not be, because it is like the concept called Rome was not built in a day. This is the concept involved in this gymnastics. When a beginner should know a single kind of exercises or a single day cannot be achieved. It requires dedication and hard work. This is a very important thing when a gymnast should understand. As well as, even if a real person is performing gymnastics, he should see to that, he should imagine himself or himself as a gymnast, so that he can gain self-confidence and stop complaining about it. He can also gain self-discipline and as well as mental traits that can be developed in gymnastics. And according to the Cambridge Dictionary, there is another definition of gymnastics: physical exercise and activities performed inside, often using equipment such as bars and ropes. Bars is nothing but parallel bars. Imagine, you must have seen a parallel bars where these do these exercises to strengthen the legs and the entire body. Doing regular basis is like toning your entire body completely from whatever the issues you faced. And it is also the ability to bend and move easily. Now, the ability of bending means you can bend in U shape, bend in C shape, any shape you want. And you can move in any shape, you can roll yourself. This is called bending and movement. This is the basic introduction of gymnastic. Hope you would have understand. This is the end of the video. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Keep on watching.